guys, today I am going to be doing a extremely laid back video as far as I'm concerned, and I'm just going to be chilling with you guys, chatting, and I'm going to be doing a face mask because in the last, since quarantine started, I have not done skincare once. I have done like a couple of little things here, like sometimes I'll throw in my rosehip oil, sometimes I'll try a new skincare product for like 2 days, and then I just forget. It's honestly just been the last thing. I am extremely exhausted all the time. As I have made mention of, as I'm growing a human, the last thing I want to do is take care of my skin, take care of myself. It's just like the last thing on my mind, honestly. You can see, like, okay, I have a really bad problem with picking my skin. I'm doing it my whole life. So you can see all this. It's because there was a hair on my face. It was not a zit, it was a hair. And I dug at my skin so much so that I caused a wound. My skin's not bad or anything. I'm not sitting here talking shit about myself. I just want to start taking care of myself in a different way. I've said this before. I am not really good at sticking to things. I'm not really good at sticking to routines. I'm not that kind of a person. I want to be. And if you guys recall, back in December of this last year, I did a video, I think it was December, and I did my skincare routine standing in this exact same bathroom. And I said I had been on a month of doing self-care. Like, I got a skincare fridge, I started using it. I started like putting earrings in every morning and taking them out. I was writing in my notebook every day and like taking care of my skin, and that all went out the window when quarantine started. I mean it when I say I don't do shit now. I wake up in the morning, I take a shower, I let my hair air dry, throw on whatever is sitting there, and then at the end of the day, if I'm even wearing makeup, wipe it off with the face halo and like some micellar water sitting around, and go to bed. I don't even wash my face anymore. I don't know what happened. It's not that bad, if you guys can see my skin. It's fine, but I want to try a mask. Wow, there's the longest intro to say I'm gonna put on a face mask. Cool story, nobody cares. So FOREO sent over this little device. This is not sponsored by FOREO, by the way. FOREO sent over this little device called the UFO. I have seen this used multiple places. I love Lisa Eldridge. I think that she's just such a class act. She's such a beautiful woman with such knowledge and grace, and there's just something about her that she's so calming to watch. If you've never watched her before, she's an incredible professional makeup artist, and I saw her using this in a video. Like a few days later, FOREO sent this as like a gift. How nice of them. And I haven't opened it. That was 5 months ago. Apparently, I think this is how it works, and it connects to like an app in your phone. Apparently, you like put a mask on here and you like put this little ring back on and it holds it in place, and then when you turn it on, it like gets cold and vibrates, and then it gets hot, and it like makes the mask work better. Literally, I don't know. So we're gonna test it out, see how it goes. I'm gonna be talking to you guys as well about some stuff, because some stuff has happened in the last few days, not just in the beauty community, and holy shit did it ever pop off in the beauty community, which we'll chat about. I'm not gonna get into too much detail. I couldn't be less involved in any of this if I tried. Had some stuff happen personal. I also felt the baby for the first time, so we're gonna talk about all that stuff in this video. I'm also gonna be doing a Savage X Fenty try on haul for you guys. I am going to hop into that clip now. I filmed that previously. I've been working with them for over a year now, and they are a lingerie company, and I'm gonna explain a little more about them, who they are, and some programs that they have, show you some cute stuff I got. I'm actually wearing the Savage X Fenty robe right now. I've been singing the praises of this robe for months. I also got on the bralette, and I'll show you some other stuff I got. So let's head into that clip now, and then we will be back to chat beauty community, baby, housebreaking, and skincare. So let's go. All right, so today we're gonna do a little Savage X Fenty try on haul. If you don't know who Savage X Fenty is, they are a lingerie company. Not only do they sell lingerie, but they have bras, bralettes, undies, they have robes. They have just like tons of different styles to choose from and tons of colors, and I just really have loved working with Savage X Fenty. And they also have really inclusive sizing. I always find something I love, and today I'm gonna show you guys some stuff that I got. I'm actually wearing one of them right now. This is the first try on haul that I've done when I'm popped out. These are the straps that you guys can see right here. I've bent them back. I didn't fully detach them, I just kind of tucked them in. Look at that thing. So this is the first one I'm going to show you. This is the strapless bra, and this is new, and this is in the shade Blackened Pearl. I have the size right here, 42D, and this fits me really well. As you can tell, there's not like a ton of gapping or anything like that at all. And this has straps that you can attach, that it came attached with straps. and you can remove them, so it can be kind of multi-purpose. It also has this cute little detailing right here, the little rose gold X. If you're looking for something a little more loungewear, this is the bralette, and this is like the X stripe blue twinkle and Fuji green apple color. This is the 1X size, and it's nice and snug on me. If you want it to be a little more comfy, like not so tight, because it does fit very like snug, I would suggest going up a size. I'm definitely choosing comfier options these days. These are really nice. I really like them. They're unlined, obviously. They're just like a really nice, comfortable, stretchy fabric. All right, this is the probably first time I've ever worn lingerie here, showing you guys Savage X. I usually only show you the bras and bralettes and things, but this is the floral lace slip. This is in the shade Black Caviar. Whew. I probably could have gone up a size. But it's probably supposed to fit a little bit looser and flowier than this, but you know, we got a little somebody growing in here, so I really like it. And I got the size 1X, so if you are at all like me, you may want to go up a size. And this is the Flocked logo unlined bra in spicy red, and I love this one. It has no padding. I had to put a couple chicken cutlets in just for the YouTube video because it was see-through enough that you could see some nips. Okay, and I'm brave on YouTube, but I'm not that brave on YouTube. But like one of the last ones, it has this really cute little X detailing right here, and when this one doesn't have the chicken cutlets underneath it, it's a lot more like, I don't know, because it doesn't have any padding or lining, it's very, very comfortable. And I just love the way these ones fit. Again, this is size 42D. I have a feeling that by the end of this pregnancy, it's gonna be triple this size because the way things are growing. And this is the shade Spicy Red. I really love the Spicy Red color. I have a few in this one. If you guys don't know what the Savage X Fenty Extra VIP program is, basically when you sign up, each month you have the choice to shop or you can skip the month. If you skip the month, there will be no charge to you at all. You can also skip as many months as you want, and they also have a snooze option where you can skip up to 3 months at a time. If you buy something, then you only pay for what you buy, and the only way that you're gonna get charged is if you don't skip the month or if you don't shop that month. Oh, also, if you do get charged, that charge goes as a credit to your account for further shopping. So if you forget to skip the month or if you don't shop that month, then you will have that money that you get charged as a charge in your account, and you can use that later to shop the site. I know that some people are like, hey, what is the Extra VIP program? So I wanted to just clear that up a little bit more for you. You can read everything about it. I'm gonna have the link in the description of this video. If you guys wanna read more about it before you sign up, you definitely can. When you sign up for the Extra VIP program, you can get 50% off of your first order. Plus you can get 2 bras or bralettes for just $29 as well. So if you guys are interested, I'm gonna have a link in the description of this video, and you can go to the website, shop. If you want to sign up for Extra VIP, you can get those good deals. I just absolutely love Savage X Fenty, and I've loved everything that I've gotten from there, and I feel extremely confident in everything that I've tried. I really love the bralettes. They're my favorite. I also love the unlined bras. And thank you again so much to Savage X Fenty for sponsoring me, again, for supporting my channel, for continuing to work with me, and for sending me this really, really cute stuff. My underwear lingerie collection right now, you guys, I wish you could see it. It's unbelievable. All right, so I don't know which mask I'm gonna use. I've got 2 masks sitting in front of me. I've got the green tea purifying mask and the revitalizing and nourishing, yeah, we're doing this one. It's the Call It a Night revitalizing and nourishing ginseng and olive oil mask. And it looks like this little box comes with 7. I'm really excited to try this. When I saw Lisa Eldridge using it, it looks so luxurious. Scan mask barcode to start treatment. Oh my gosh, that's good.
Secure the UFO activated mask to your device by clipping the attachment ring into place with the FOREO logo facing up.
FOREO. You don't even know how to say your own brand name. There you go. That's the mask on there. Okay, now what?
Use a circular motion as you gently glide UFO across your face and neck, distributing mask essence evenly.
Take a few slow, deep breaths and allow yourself to relax as this warming facial massage melts away any stress while deeply nourishing your skin. As you drift into a state of total relaxation, red LED lights revitalize your skin, leaving it softer, smoother, and more supple.
Supple. I need more supple. This is lovely. It's like warm.
T-sonic pulsations blend with red LED light to boost blood circulation and restore skin elasticity for a more luminous appearance.
Really? Did not know that. I could do this 500 times a day.
You're coming to the end of your treatment.
Already?
Take a few more seconds to relax and enjoy. and prepare to feel refreshed.
I don't want it to be the end. Oh, you can hear it slowing down.
Your smart mask treatment is now complete. If you'd like, you can repeat the treatment. Otherwise, dispose of the UFO activated mask and rinse your device under running water.
I'm repeating the treatment,
Secure.
but I'm turning this bitch quiet. Can you guys hear me? Between this buzzing, sorry, the warmth just feels so good that I want to do it again. That is very, very nice, okay? Very nice. Don't know if it's worth the cost because I feel like the FOREO UFO is like a couple $100. Quite a bit of extra little serum in it. I'm gonna like take it on my clean hands and rub it in. Waste not. So I felt the baby move night before last, and it was actually so bizarre. It's not at all what I thought it was gonna feel like. And I'm gonna tell a story real quick. And like I said, from the very beginning of pregnancy until the very end, I'm gonna be dead honest with you because like I've said previously, honesty is what helps people and sugarcoating does not. Was laying in bed after a long day and felt the baby move. And it doesn't feel at all like what I pictured it feeling like. To me, what happened was I was laying down and I waited too long to go to sleep. So typically we go to sleep, I would say like around 10:30, 11, just depends on the day. It was about 12:30, a little past midnight. And we decided to go to bed, and when I went and laid down, I was having a really hard time getting comfortable because I felt this sensation in my uterus that felt like, by the way, I'm about 17 and a half weeks pregnant right now. I felt this sensation that was like, the only way I can describe what it felt like and has felt like the few times that I felt it afterwards. Okay, you know when you're on a roller coaster and you're at the very, very top and you can see down and you're like, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. And that feeling right when you're at the very peak and it's so intense and you're like, you get that nervous, oh my God feeling. That's what I feel like the baby moving feels like, because at this point, they are so small in there. I say they because I don't know the sex of the baby. There's only one. They're so small in there that I cannot feel like jabs or anything like that. But what it does feel like, some people have explained it like butterflies or like bubbles popping or like a gentle tickle. No, to me what it feels like, tickle could be on there, but not like a tickle, but almost like a whoa. It's so, I've never felt anything like that in my body before. So what happened was I was laying in bed, I started feeling this and I was like, I think I feel the baby moving. And the feeling, now don't try to take this the wrong way. These are new experiences. I've never experienced them before in my life. I didn't know how my body would react. But when I was laying in bed and trying to fall asleep, the feeling would make me, it made me nauseous. The feeling was, it's very like, oh no, the fish jumped out of the fish tank, grab it. And it's wiggling around in your hands before you can get it back into the water. That like floppy, almost like slithery little snake in there. It's such an interesting and unique feeling that when I experienced it, the only thing I could equate it to in my body of an experience that I have felt before is the feeling of like when you're about to go on stage and you're like performing in a talent show at school, you're gonna speak in front of a large crowd of people and you get that nervous tummy feeling where you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna shit my pants. And not only that, but like you feel like not butterflies as in butterfly wings, but butterflies as in like, like nervous poops, like you're about to upload a video and you're not sure how it's gonna be received. That feeling, the only thing I could equate it to was anxiety. It felt like what I could imagine anxiety in my body feeling like when you're like overly anxious feeling, but in my uterus. I didn't necessarily feel anxious, but it felt like anxiety in my uterus. I cannot describe it any other way than like nervousness or like uneasy. And what happened was I laid down to sleep at midnight, was tossing and turning because the feeling kept jolting me awake because I was like, whoa, what is that? Whoa. And then it started making me like, you know, when you're overly tired, you haven't slept enough. By the time it was 3:30 rolled around, the feeling was enough that I had to run to the bathroom and throw up. And I felt so bad because I was like, what the heck? Why is this feeling? The feeling of, I assume I'm feeling my baby moving. I cannot think of anything else of what that feeling would be. But why is that feeling making me nauseous and making me want to throw up? So I run to the bathroom, I throw up, I get back in bed and I cannot sleep. My whole body at this point, I'm like jittery. It's so weird. And I think it's just lack of sleep on top of that feeling was like, I couldn't, it was interesting. So I was like, I'm gonna go sleep on the couch. So I go downstairs, I go to sleep on the couch. I do not fall asleep until 6 o'clock in the morning. That ain't like me. My fucking head hits the pillow and I am out like a light, done, asleep. The feeling was just, it's nothing like I've ever experienced before, and it's not what I thought I was going to feel. I was expecting it to feel like pokes here and there, something. It's not pokey so much as it is jarring. Every time it happens, it like, oh, and it is like a bubble popping, but that bubble popping sensation in there feels almost like nerves to me. So my body is experiencing it as nerves, and it makes me like feel like nervous. I don't know, it's just the weirdest thing. So it's so weird. It's exciting to be feeling the baby. It's so exciting because it's like really at this point, I'm like getting there, you know what I mean? I'm past the point where it's just like, is anything happening there? Now it's very clear that something's happening there. It's not all the time, it's not super frequent, and I definitely 100% feel it way more when I go to sleep at night. So that's exciting. 17.5 weeks is when I'm starting to feel something. Now I'm sure it's gonna get stronger and stronger, and I hope that as it does get stronger, it feels like more substantial, and that will feel less like nervousness. It's so weird. I never expected it to feel like nervousness. So I called my sister and I was crying, and I was like, I felt so guilty. Like, it made me feel guilty because I was like, everyone says it's like the most beautiful experience and the most beautiful feeling, and it made me throw up. And she was like, no, it happened to me too. Like with Avery, I was in the bath and I felt it, and I got up and I almost had a panic attack because I didn't know what the feeling was, and it was like a kind of creeping sensation. It's just, you know, I've never had something moving around in my body before. Went to bed at 6, woke up at 9, and I woke up and I said, you know what? Let me just check the internet. And I checked, this was yesterday. As I'm filming this, we know what video went up. So the internet exploded and shit in its pants. The beauty community is under fire yet again, 3 years in a row. You hate to see it. I feel like it's become an annual event, and that's really, really weird because it doesn't have to be like this. That video came out, okay? We all saw it. Zach and I looked at each other and we said, you know what? Let's go over to the other house today. The new place. Let's go work in the yard. Let's go dig our hands in some soil. Let's go mow the lawn. But we had to go to Home Depot first because our floors just got redone at the new place. We had to buy the stuff our contractor sent us to go buy ram board, which is like a thick cardboard, and you put it down and then it protects the floors. We also needed some gas for our new lawnmower. So we bought a gas can and we bought ram board. We went from Home Depot to the gas station, filled it up with gas, and went directly over to the other house. Opened the garage, went in the house, and when Zach was backing up the lawnmower, I said, oh shit, there's a flat tire. Last week we were over there working at the house and we were doing a ton of yard work, and he drove over something and it popped 2 tires, but we only noticed the one. So we changed that one, and then when we come back to mow the lawn, the other one's popped. So I was like, motherfucker. So we call a local tire place and they were like, hey, we can fix that tire for you, no problem. So we were like, okay, let's leave, go get the tire fixed, we'll come back and mow the lawn. I took the gas can out of the car, set it in the garage, closed the garage door. We left at 4:30 p.m. We arrived back at that house after getting the tire fixed at 5:40. So we were gone just a tad over 1 hour. When we show back up at the house, Zach opens the garage, fixes the tire, and Zach said, where did you put the gas can? And I said, right there. I said it right there. I don't, where did you move it? And he was like, I didn't move it. And we looked all over the garage, and both of our gas cans are missing. And we are just baffled because we just purchased it, just brought it to the house, just set it on the ground, and it's gone. It is not there. And I felt like I was losing my mind, like actually losing my mind, because I just set it there, and he was looking at me like, where did you put it? And I'm like, I put it right there. And then we walk up to the front door is wide open, and there's footprints leading back. We were gone for an hour, you guys. An hour. And in that hour, somebody opened the front door. There's footprints. I'm gonna show you here. So this is Zach's footprint, my footprint, and the footprint of the person who broke into the house. The weirdest part that makes no sense, and that's making us lose our actual minds about it, is that they seemingly walked in, went to the garage, and only stole 2 gas cans. One was a 5-gallon gas can that was nearly empty, and the other was a 2.5-gallon gas can, which was full. Like $7 worth of gas. There was tools laying around, there was other stuff around, but they walked through the house, stole the gas, and walked out. we feel so confused because had they stolen things of value, it would like make sense to me. You know what I mean? It would make so much sense. It'd be like, okay, well they came in and yeah, they stole a drill and a chainsaw and all that kind of stuff. It's like, okay, they're gonna go pawn it or they stole it. Gasoline, why? And did they drive up? Did they walk up? Did they come up through the woods? The answers that we don't know are the most confusing part. Like if I knew the intention of the person, like did they run out of gas and check a bunch of people's houses and like, oh, this one's, hey, anybody home? Shit, I'm out of gas, we're in. But the thing is, that doesn't make sense with the location of the house. Like you don't just wander upon it. It isn't just there. Okay, it's like you gotta purposefully go to it. It's not out in the open. So that's what made us feel so uncomfortable. If we aren't getting the fucking biggest security system that exists, I'm telling you what, I just feel a little bit like, I was talking to Marie and Kat last night and Marie said it best and she was like, you know, it's the paradise, it's the dream, it's the story. And now the bubble has popped. It felt like a place where nobody would be, I even said this, nobody would come out here unless they were invited because nobody would, the balls that person has to, you're not wandering up on it. It's, again, it's not like it's on the side of the road and you're like, hey, I need some gas. It's like, if you are there, you went out of your way to go there. And that's what makes us so nervous. So like, was it a neighbor? Was it, I don't know. So basically somebody broke into our house and stole only gasoline. And so we're just so confused. We don't understand. We don't live there. I don't assume this would have happened if we were living there. Maybe somebody knew the house was vacant and then just went wandering through it, but like who? It's not in the, that's the, I don't know. Anyway, people might be like, Kristi, you're making a big deal out of this. It's just gasoline. I could give two shits about the gasoline. That is not relevant. It doesn't matter to me. The gasoline is not the point. It's the principle behind it. It's why did you do such a bizarre thing and who are you? Just the drama of the morning and the way this whole thing, and a pop tire and then burgled. And it was just, what a weird day. Zach and I just looked at each other at the end of the day and we're like, really? Why? Why did you take the gas and only the gas? It feels nefarious, but at the same time, is it? Or am I just playing too much into this? Am I too concerned? I don't know, dude. What do you guys think? I'm gonna put some hair oil in because my hair is looking a little bit dry. This is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Strengthening Treatment Oil. I've been using this for like the last, I don't know, 2 months. You can see how absolutely little I've used of it. You don't need hardly any, and it just makes the ends of your hair look a little less crispy. RawBeautyKristi. I'd love to know your thoughts on who? Did somebody wander up through the woods? Was it one of our neighbors? Their tractor died and they were like, shit, we need gas. Hey, is anybody home? Shit, well, it's an emergency. Let's just go run in real quick and see if they have any. Oh, they had some in the garage. Grab those cans real quick. My mind would like me to believe that it was something like that. Is it somebody that was coming and they were scoping out the house? They were already there when we were there. They heard that we were leaving and then they decided to come and, you see what I'm saying? Like, you could sit and think of every scenario, and the only reason I'm even still talking about this is because the contents that were stolen are too bizarre for me. If you took all the shit out of the garage and we came home to a burgled garage, it's terrible, awful, don't want it to happen, makes sense. We've actually been robbed here at this house. The same thing happened. We had like a rental house. It's a fucking lemon. It just sits there. It's not even gonna be usable. The rental house was being worked on. Somebody came in and stole all of the tools. I didn't even question it. Did it feel violating? Sure. Did it make me go, why? No. I know why you stole the tools, because you can get some money from them. What are you gonna get with gasoline? 2.5 gallons is not much. I don't know, dude. Anyway, I have to quit talking about it, but that was just such a weird thing to have happen. So, in case anybody was wondering, the Call It a Night ginseng and olive oil mask, very sticky. It's already like dried down and it's extremely sticky. The device I really like. I'm definitely gonna use it again. $200. What I wanna know is, can I use it without the app? Yes. Okay, so I just like double or triple tapped this and it's turning really warm and you can see like the red, you can see like the infrared lights on it. Well, it was so great chatting with you guys. Hopefully everything is good with you, and hopefully I got my point across for any of this. How do you guys feel about how everything's going down? Are you doing well? Is it too much? Do you find yourself like stepping away from social media? I can say there's a lot of stuff going on in different communities. Like Twitch has got its own thing. Like my husband watches Twitch all the time, and like a bunch of people are being banned from Twitch, and you know, this whole beauty community stuff is going on. And then we have just the world and the extremely relevant and scary issues going on in the world. It just feels like so much. And it was nice to just take a break, chat with you all this evening, put on a face mask that felt frankly really great. And you know, just let it all out. I can't wait for the day. I took a nap today, dead ass tired today. Took a nap and I had a dream, vivid. It was vivid. In my dream, I was laying in the exact place, time, day, everything where I was taking my nap. And I reached down and touched my stomach, and it was like a whole body rolling in there. I could feel the firmness of it, and wow, it was really realistic. It felt so real. And I woke up and I was like, was that real? Did that actually happen? It's crazy to think that one day it will. We've got our 20-week ultrasound scheduled as well, which is exciting. I'm nervous for it because I'm nervous for everything. It's the kind of person that I am. That's on the 17th. Hopefully everything goes well. Please, positive thoughts, prayers that everything is good and baby's healthy and that it's just all smooth sailing. I love chatting with you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and for doing some skincare and stuff with me and for talking about life. And I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you at my next video. Bye. As I have mentioned